Canadians asked a simple question and got complete nonsense in return. When officials were asked to explain environmental racism and how this law actually protects people's health, they couldn't give a straight answer. Just buzzwords, jargon, and vague promises. They admitted key reports, including one from Nova Scotia, still haven't been made public, yet the Liberals passed the law anyway. This is the pattern. Legislate first, define later, and never show results. Conservatives have warned about this kind of governance: big ideology, zero clarity, and no accountability. Canadians deserve real definitions, real data, and real protections, not empty laws written for headlines. You can watch it live yourself.
Despite the bill passing into law, many Canadians don't understand exactly what environmental racism means. And in fact, there's a report for Nova Scotia that hasn't yet been made public that is with officials there now. Can one of you please explain the value of this law to protecting the health of Canadians and what environmental racism means?
Sure, yeah. At a really high level, the Act is designed to help ensure that Canada avoids instances of environmental racism and works to prevent those occurring and to address instances that or occurrences that are there. You did ask for a bit of a definition of what environmental racism is. It's essentially the connection between instances of it's the intersection between sociological and other factors and instances of adverse environmental conditions.
What?
Yeah, so an example would be, perpetually citing landfills adjacent to certain communities over other communities, right, which has happened in Nova Scotia. Can you provide this committee with an update on the status of the federal implementation of the law?
Certainly. So the government started some early engagement before, it would have been last fall, but some of that was suspended during the election period, during the writ period. That has resumed. So engagement has been occurring since this fall, and studies are underway because one of the components of the requirements under the law was to conduct a study. So that work's been underway, and some early engagement with interested parties has begun to discuss the methodology for that work. The planning is to have some draft material to share so that we can have a more formal consultation begin on the planned approach to addressing environmental racism. That will happen in the early months of the winter, and the requirement is to table a study or to table a strategy by the spring, summer. So we're on track for